welcome to my channel, Love Storyteller Tarot. My name's Jeanette and I'm back with the February reading for the monthly, and that includes Valentine's, which I think I'll just lay out a few separate cards, maybe the oracle cards. I've just literally charged the battery up from the full moon reading, so I'm hoping it's going to last, but I'm going to get straight into it. I thought I'd take advantage of the quiet house. What are the most important messages for the month of February? That includes Valentine's Day. What are the most important messages for the month of February 2016? That includes Valentine's Day. And let's see, the most important messages for the month of February that includes Valentine's Day. So let's have a look. Right, we've got the Temperance, and oh, the Fool has come up again. That was the new moon in Aquarius. So two major arcana cards for this February. That includes Valentine's, and the Queen of Cups. I have reversed the cards, but they don't seem to be coming up. Two of Swords, so decisions again. Oh, lovely. Six of Wands for the heart of the matter. I love this card. I think the Ace of Swords has got a laurel wreath that says about victory and something else, can't remember, but this is like you've got the Five of Wands at the back and he's carrying the sixth one. So this being at the heart of the matter, maybe to do with the full moon energies, I don't know, but this is the conflict that's been gone through. Let's take a look, and then we've got the Ten of Pentacles show up again, and we have got one reversed. We've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Hope you can see all the cards. I just wanted to put my love thing in, and the hearts, and my candle because of the Valentine's. Eight of Wands and the Seven of Cups, and we'll see what's at the bottom. Oh, the Tower has come back up again. So just did the full moon reading. I have shuffled them really well. So, but that's what's at the foundation. So definitely, because this is for February and the full moon reading was for the 22nd of February. So maybe this is coming in from the end of January time into February. So these are the energies for the month of February. So maybe this is brewing throughout the month of February, and then it hits its peak on the full moon or around the full moon. You'll know what it is, but yeah, this is what's at the foundation as to what's going on. You know, something's cooking, something's ready to let off steam. You know, the strike of lightning. So a wake-up call is what it's at the foundation. A wake-up call. Something's calling for your attention, and this is our love life. So right, well, we got, I'm going to go for the middle one. I know I probably need to do it that way around, but let's go for this. Like I said earlier, this is what's at the heart of the matter, and this is what's at the foundation. So I'm just sensing that there's going to be victory, like I said in the full moon reading. You know, yeah, it might be scary, and change is scary, but it is fated, and it's definitely needed, is what I'm sensing. So you know, this being in at the heart of the matter is just as powerful as this being, and being a minor arcana is just as powerful, being a major arcana. So this is the winning, you know, this is the winning card, like you've achieved something. So, and that's what your goal is. You've gone through some, you know, the Five of Wands, where it's battles, and you've won, and he's got his armor on, but you know, you can still see his face. So that's what's at the heart of the matter. Right, so we've got the Temperance card. Now this is Sagittarius, this card. Now I'm thinking, what's coming to my mind is Saturn is in Sag. I think it went in towards the end of 2015, and it's there until December 20th, I think, 2017. So I just feel like this, for me, this is the alchemy card. You know, this is a card where you're turning your lead into gold, and it's about balance. You know, she has one foot in the water, which represents her emotions, and one foot on the ground. So you know, it's about being really balanced in your relationships, concerning your emotions, and it's about, you know, the alchemical process. So it's about a process of your relationships changing for the better. You know, she's got her wings there, and it looks as though they're made of feathers, so that's very light, and I think that's what we've got to be in our relationships. We've got to be much lighter, like I said in the Aquarius new moon, a new way of communicating. We need to be a lot lighter with our communication. It doesn't take away you know, the importance of a committed relationship. It's not about that. It's just about I think the Archangel Michael card was about, you know, detachment, and that's what it's about. It's not being detached and aloof where you're, you know, you don't care, but it's just about loving fully from the heart. And I know that's not easy, but not being attached to outcome. I think it's when we get attached to things, then it all starts going wrong. And you can see we've got the rainbow at the back, and the rainbow to me is like it's a promise from the universe that something that you've been wishing for, and maybe in the springtime, because we get April showers, don't we, in the springtime, and you got the rain and the sun, which then makes your rainbow. So maybe, you know, the end of February stroke March going into and then possibly April, it's April showers, isn't it, is what I'm sensing, that this lovely energy is going to come in. But it's Sagittarius, and Saturn is you know, the hard taskmaster, but it's also about timing. And so it could be that there's some tests that, you know, where your love relationships are concerned, you'll be getting that. But to know that you're having the tests so that you know, you can change these energies for the better, so that they can flow. So it's about, you know, old patterns of behaviour and letting that go, and so that you can be light and happy in a relationship, not bogged down with all this, you know, codependency and anxiety and fears all the time. And you know, this and that's the gold at the end of the rainbow. The gold at the end of the rainbow is your high self-esteem, knowing who you are and that you deserve love without all the baggage and attachment from your past. So it's a more mature phase, of being in a relationship, and it's a balance between the heart and the mind, this card is, and it's upright, so that's very positive. And then we've got the Fool again, so you know, you're able to, you know, be more light-hearted like the Fool, and more risk-taking and happy to go with the flow, because you know, you're changing and developing all the time, so you're in a much better place. And that's what the Fool card is saying, that, you know, you can start taking risks in love. You're not the person you used to be, and you know, you've learned some of those lessons, and don't judge your present and future by what's gone in the past, really. And as long as you keep looking upwards, keep looking to your spirit, your soul contract, your higher self, and trusting your intuition to guide you, then, you know, you're going to be okay. And there we have the Queen of Cups. So it's definitely about the emotions, and it's the Queen. So, you know, you're not going to be the Fool by sharing your feelings. And this is like a water sign. And that's exactly what she's doing, is you know, changing those emotions into feelings. There's a difference between emotions and feelings, and I've got an article on my website, if you would like to check that out, that might help. But, you know, the Queen of Cups, she's it can be Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio, and it can also be male that has a more feminine energy. But, you know, she's compassionate, and she's loving, caring. She's a deep person. She's the counsellor. She's somebody people turns to. She's openly affectionate, and, you know, her heart is open. But she's mature. If she was reversed, then no, she's not. But she's upright. You know, she's mature in her attitude towards love. So I do think that's what this alchemical process is. If you're not already there, that's what you're heading towards. So this is the February reading. But she does have a choice to make. There's still something, because we've got two twos, and this one's in reverse, so I feel that these two match, and it's about, that card's about balancing. So she still has a choice to make, and she's still guarding her heart for some reason. Maybe because she's scared to take the leap of faith. There's some fear, you know, she's not trusting. But the Fool is a new beginning. So maybe this is what you need to do at the beginning of February, is practice being this and doing this, you know, with the situations that are around you. so that you can, you know, feel more confident to take a risk in and open your heart, because the Queen of Cups is all about opening her heart. She's, you know, she's not scared of opening her heart, but she does have a decision to make, and that's the card of juggling, you know, on a practical level, from one situation to another, because you can see the sea is rocky, but and the ship's trying to come in, but it can't because the sea's too rocky. So, but it is reversed, so maybe you need to make a decision to start coming out of that now, and you know, you don't need to be in that position anymore, is what I feel. But whatever the choice that you need to make, be confident, because this is the, you know, victory card. So you are going to make the right choice. So maybe between the new moon and the full moon, maybe there's something, and you're just picking up, you know, getting the courage to do what it is that you know you need to do. Because when you make that decision, you make that choice, there's the, you know, there's your rewards really, and that's your affluence, abundance, that's inheritance, it's completion, it's, you know, it's what you're wanting, that secure, stable, loving home for you and your family, no matter how big your family is. That's what you're wanting. So this is at the foundation, so something has to fall away before this can happen, and I think the full moon reading explains that really well. So, but this is property, you know, having enough money to buy property, all that sort of thing, leaving a legacy, you know, whatever legacy you'd like to leave. Maybe the legacy is that for the Queen of Cups, you know, the emotional legacy, like breaking those patterns of holding in love and not being able to express them. Maybe that's the legacy you want to leave. So it then gives maybe it's a pattern in the female psyche in your family, or something like that. By breaking that pattern, then gives you know, the next generation, your own children and your grandchildren, choices. You know, maybe they then can make choices from the heart rather than from codependent relationships and watching, you know, your own parents and how they've been. So maybe doing that is the legacy that is what the, you know, opening up your heart so that you can have different choices for yourself, and what a gift that is to give somebody. So you having to balance things because of not making a decision, because this can also be the past, you having to balance things because of not making a decision, you know, has put things on hold. But now it's in reverse. You know, change excuse me, this is all about change, and something needs to happen quickly, you know, so that this change can occur really. To do otherwise, because this is the victory card, and you know, it's the wands again. So you've got to achieve something, you've got to make a decision, take that leap of faith, trust, so that things can start moving, is what I'm sensing. Otherwise you're never going to get this. You're never going to get the stability that you're wanting. And if you, I just realised, if you choose to move things on, then this isn't going to be such a hard effect on you, a hard knock on you. But if you don't, you're umming and ahhing, and not making that decision because of, you know, you're scared of change, because that's in the reverse, then the knocks are going to be harder to deal with. But yeah, this is this can be travel also, like the fall and a new beginning, excuse me. There is victory there, but you've got to have the confidence and move forward, you know, with an open heart, that you can then make choices for yourself. You know, you're discerning, more discerning, what are these in the cup. You're doing due diligence to see what's happening. Right, I'm going to keep it a bit shorter because I need to do the Valentine's Day reading, and I haven't got too much battery on this one. So what are the most important messages that we need to know for the month of February 2016? That includes Valentine's Day. What are the most important messages, please, Spirit? So, okay, yeah, that's the first card. Let's pull them out first before and then the heart of the matter. Sorry, I hope you can see me shuffling. Heart of the matter, okay. And then in and around the environment. I'm still all excited about the full moon reading. Gosh, that was so powerful. This one compared to it seems a bit flatter, but anyway, maybe the calm before the storm is what I'm getting, so look out. Right, okay, so this one we've got the clouds come up again, so you know it's all about your thinking, and I think this is the process, the alchemical process that we're going through, or a lot of people are going through, I think especially women, is you know, learning to deal with their emotions in changing them to feelings, so that you're not so emotional about a situation, and that you've learned to balance your heart and mind, and you don't let your thoughts excuse me, which you know is past patterns of thinking, get in the way. You are working on that, and you know, there's hope that you can change that way of thinking that's been, you know, maybe sabotaging your relationships. So that's very positive. And the book is of the unknown again, but maybe the victory is you know, about living in the unknown. You know, you don't have to know everything. You can write your own stories. So, you know, a book is a story, and there's victory around that. So, you know, with destiny and free will, you have the hand to write your own script, and I think that's the victory, because it's with that card as well. So you are going to conquer these negative thought patterns that keep you stuck, really, and you're going to start to be more comfortable in the unknown, because this is what the leap of faith is. You know, we're not going to need guarantees like we used to, you know, in the past, and like in the olden days and everything, about getting married, because it was about survival. You're not going to need to have those guarantees. You're going to be more comfortable about living in the unknown and taking those risks, and you know, not wanting, because wanting guarantees is being attached, and that can block the flow. So and there's the destiny card. Yep, so destiny. Excuse me. This is what destiny is all about. You know, you can't have your destiny if you don't take a risk. Destiny is all about risk, and that includes, you know, your purpose, your life purpose, and your relationships. So you know, that full moon reading just spoke volumes, and maybe that's why it had to be done first. But yeah, you don't get your destiny if you don't go outside your door, basically. You know, you've got to start taking a risk. That's what it's about. You've got to start taking a risk, and you know, you are gonna conquer those feelings. Ooh, lovely. So this is about a relationship, and it's a destined relationship as well. There we go. So it's a destined relationship for those that are being the Queen of Cups, for those that are mature with their feelings, that, you know, have a balanced approach to relationships and how to deal with situations. There is a destined relationship for you if you can. This is the energies coming in. If you can work with the Temperance card and watch those thoughts, that then gives you the confidence to jump off that rock. You know, this is all your feelings. You get the destined relationship that you know your heart desires, basically. Yeah, the ring and the book is a marriage, is a wedding. So this destined relationship can lead to you know, your heart's desire, if that's what you want. There's victory there. Is the relationship that you're seeking. It's a wedding. Yeah, there's the whip for the Two of Wands. There's strife, there's inner conflict, because there's two, you know, should I take this path or should I take that path? And it's that battle that's going on between you. Maybe some of you got a choice in love. There's two people, or maybe you've had an argument with somebody and it's a decision. Do I contact this person, or do I make amends with this person? But it's all to do with your thinking, you know, which path shall I take, what shall I do? This is everything that's going on in your mind, that's causing that anxiety and strife for you. And then we've got the Skaith. The Skaith is all about change, and it can be sudden change, which matches the Tower, you know, and that's a shock. Something that's happened is a shock. So that can even be like a divorce. The Skaith and the Tower card is a divorce. So maybe some people will be going, you know, it'll be a shock to you that somebody turns around and says, well, you know, I want a divorce. So but I know that's going to be heartbreaking, and I know it's hard to have to deal with that, but the only silver lining, if there is one, is to know that there's a bigger picture to it. And I know you probably won't be able to see that or feel that at the time, but that's what it will be about. It's because it was built on, you know, codependent foundation, not love. So there possibly could be a divorce because that card, and that's why this is there, the unknown. But the victory card is there. The victory card is there, and maybe that's why this is on that one, you know, because it shapes your foundation. This is that foundation, but that is upright. So maybe with that situation, if you are coupled and you find yourself in that position, it's all about, I know it's difficult, but it's all about being taking the emotions out of it, and if you can, if it's possible, you know, deal with it in a calm fashion. But obviously it could be a shock, so that might be difficult to handle. So yeah, there's something unknown that yeah, sever, there we go, there's the ring. So for some it will be, you know, this destined relationship, a marriage, or maybe somebody's come in, and so that gets you questioning, oh, is this person I'm with the right person? So then, you know, but that also shows a divorce, and with the Tower. So definitely the month of February, there are big changes where relationships are concerned. Sorry to say, this is the woman next to the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, she's, you know, scared of change, because this is the change card, and you're learning to juggle, and the sea is stormy, the ship's trying to come in, but you know it will come in. But when it's reversed, it's like, because of this decision here, it's like, oh no, I really don't want the change, but I'm sorry, this is going to bring the change anyway. So the tighter you hold on, the worse it's going to be, because this change is coming. Oh, lovely. So there we go. There is a silver lining. There's the heart. So next to the book, it's unknown. This love relationship is unknown. So, well, that's what it's suggesting, yeah, is that it's unknown. So maybe this person, you might know them, but maybe they just haven't revealed that to you. You know, you can't black and white it. It's you know, maybe they just haven't shown you that that's how they feel about you. But this is going to happen really quickly. So you know, it's destined, and this could be somebody quite spiritual. These two cards can be somebody quite spiritual. So if you're that way inclined, this could, but there is victory there. It could be somebody spiritual, but this is going to happen quickly. For some of you, it's going to feel, you know, things are going to be up in the air. You just, these aren't grounded. So, but this is movement. This can be travel. So it could be going back to the other reading about going abroad for love again. But yeah, things are going to happen quite quickly where this love relationship's concerned. Oh my goodness, and there's the Sun. So this is on this choice card. So you are going to make the right choice. Fear not, you are going to make the right choice. But you know, his hand's coming out. It's the Wizard. He's saying, be careful, choose wisely. And that's all you've got to do, is choose wisely. But this is positive, this is optimistic, this is blessings. So, you know, it's going to happen. So even though these cards say a breakup, a divorce, there's the Sun card. This is, you know, the happy card. So maybe some of you just talk about it, and that's what the shock is. Maybe some of you just talk about it, and you don't actually go through with you know, the separation. So just the fact that, you know, you have the courage, the Fool card, the courage to speak up and talk about it and say, look, you know, because that's what I always advise before ending any relationship, is to look to yourself. Is it you, or is it the relationship? Can you, you know, work on it in the relationship? So that's what's going to be happening, I think. or if you're both happy to end it, then that's a different story. But this is a very strong relationship. You know, this is a good outcome for this woman. Very positive. So for the men, obviously that's or same-sex couples, it doesn't matter. But very positive. I'm just watching the time. Is my battery okay? Oh my God, if it goes, I can't see. Okay, this is what's at the bottom. So again, this is movement. This is movement. So maybe some of you have that sudden move, you know. So it could be going back to overseas again or something like that. So maybe some of you are long distance relationships, that sort of thing. But yeah, very positive. Well, positive, and there's even positive in the negative, if you know what I mean. Right, that's I'll put these away because I'm going to do the Valentine's Day reading. I'm going to use the romance angels. So this is the bit for Valentine's Day. Just a little extra. Let's just see. And of course it will involve the. So what are the most important messages that we need to know about love on Valentine's Day? February 14th, 2016. That includes this reading for February. What's the most important messages? That gives hope, reassurance and clarity. Okay. So let's take a look. So there are romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So whether that's, you know, somebody new coming in, or the person you're already with, there are romantic feelings. So it's not saying like it's a brother and sister relationship, if you know what I mean. There are romantic feelings, and it's all about being playful. Like I was saying with the other cards, it's about being light, not being so be in a serious relationship, yes, a committed relationship, but don't be serious about it. Be light-hearted. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. You know, there's got to be playfulness and not hold on so tightly, so love can unfold. You know, it's when we get worried about things that and this is the there you go, let go of control issues. So exactly what I was just saying, you know, let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So it might be that some of you are meeting new people, and you know, if you've been on your own for a long time, it's like, oh yes, and you want it and you want to plan and that sort of thing. But they're saying no, you know, let go of those control issues and just let this unfold naturally. Be playful and light, flirtatious, you know, because you're a different person now, you want to do it differently. And yes, there are those romantic feelings. Whoever's coming in, there's going to be romantic feelings. Yeah, and then we got the codependency card. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So like I said, it's about letting go of those control issues of codependency, wanting it a certain way, and even naming it. Oh, this is the man I'm going to marry, this is the woman I'm going to marry, etc. You know, just have faith and let it unfold naturally. Really watch the codependency, because that's what the Temperance card was about. It was about dealing with that at the beginning of the month. This is what's going to be at the heart of the matter, is calling in your soulmate. So for those who, you know, aren't with anybody, you're single or dating, then, you know, pray, put out to the universe what it is that you you know, you desire, your heart's desire. Your prayers, affirmations, visualization help bring you together. That's what's at the heart of the matter. So you've got to let go of your control issues and codependency first, so that you attract a different type of relationship. And it says then, when this person comes in, you know, give your relationship a chance, and work on your partnership. Or it could be for those that are going through, you know, that sticky patch, or even considering separation or divorce, then, you know, let go of the control issues and give your relationship a chance and work on the partnership. That way, you know, you get back to lightheartedness. And you know, if you fell in love to begin with, then that's there, but it's buried very deep, and you need to be able to get back to that. So yeah, and for those that new people are coming in, pay attention to the red flags, the signs of cautioning you. So that would be to ones that, you know, have a strong codependency energy. You know, if you know that, I mean, I've had to work really hard on it. So if you know that, then you'll be more aware of the red flags. Like I said, don't search for them, but be aware of them, so that you can, and that's with somebody that you're going to have feelings with. Because when you meet somebody, those feelings come up, those suppressed feelings come up. And then there we go. You know, if you pay attention to the new flags, especially where new love is concerned, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So, you know, they're coming in. You need to be light-hearted and playful. Let go of the control issues of how you want it to be, fixated on a certain way because of codependency. You know, the heart of the matter is the soulmate, that it's there for you. And to give your relationship a chance, just pay attention to the red flags when, you know, this new love comes in, because you're calling it in, and it's going to be a different relationship to what you've had before. And free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So you let go of that control, and then give your relationship a chance. That way you're freeing yourself. You're freeing yourself. And then for other people that are going through, you know, that hard time, again, it's come back up, forgiving and learning, which was in the last one. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So these messages are very clear. All right, I need to okay, we'll just see what Archangel Michael says. So definitely forgive and learning. And what's the most important message that we need to know for the month of February, for Valentine's Day? Did I do it for the other one? No, for the month of February and for Valentine's. That includes Valentine's Day. Archangel Michael, most important message, please. Yeah, there we go. The same cards come back up, detached from the situation. So it's such a strong message. You know, you've got to take a risk, but look out for the red flags, especially, you know, if you know you're got that codependency energy. There are going to be romantic feelings, but keep it light. Let go of control issues, you know. Oh, he hasn't called me, she hasn't called me, all that sort of thing. You know, because there is a soulmate at the heart of the matter. But it's forgiving. Don't bring that baggage in from the past. You know, learn from it. And at the end of Eat, Pray, Love, that's exactly what she says. You know, if you can forgive some things about yourself that you don't like, and how you acted in certain relationships, and you're willing to see everybody as a teacher, then, you know, the truth will not be held from you. So I really do feel that's what this is about. And, you know, be detached. Don't think your future is your past. And then let's see what the ask your angels say. Just think of your question. And dear angels, this is for the month of February 2016. That includes Valentine's Day. This is the Valentine's Day. What's the most important message that we need to know concerning our love lives? Oh, that dropped out. As you saw, that dropped out. It says not the right time. So what I'm getting from that is, for some people, you're still needing to forgive, so detach from the situation as you're doing that, and then it's not the right time for it to be you go into it fully. It's about being detached from it, but somebody new is going to come in, and it's maybe not the right time to actually have a relationship with them. Okay, it's not to dismiss them, but that's why it's saying, playfulness and keep it light. You don't want to be scaring them away, so to speak, or vice versa. So let's have a look. What's the most important message for February that includes Valentine's Day? Yeah, there you go. I think that confirms it really. Is detached from the situation, not the right time. Getting to know each other, learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So I just feel from that, it's all about getting to know somebody. It's not about getting in the relationship with them, i.e. having sex with them. It's about connecting with them on an emotional level for those that are single, and for those that are maybe going through a separation, or thinking about that. It's about detaching from it and go back to basics, go back to when you first met, and really start to get to know each other again, and this will be the key to whether the relationship moves forward or whether it ends, but you'll feel happier knowing what you need to do. But I would think this is more for single people, and it's really about don't rush into a relationship, even if you sense this might be the right person for you. Just take your time and get to know each other. Right, okay. I have managed to keep it a little bit shorter, so that's good, and because my battery's just about to go. And I thank you ever so much to everybody. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for subscribing. I really do appreciate the thumbs up and the lovely comments. It lets me know that you're resonating with this, and then it's worth my time and effort. So I hope this serves you, and I'll be back here. Oh my goodness, it will be March, won't it? Because I've done the new moon and full moon for Feb. If I think of any other ideas, then I'll put a video out. But I was thinking of doing the 4 elements, earth, fire, air and water, for March. So we'll see how that goes. Okay then, thank you for watching. Have a fantastic Valentine's Day, and may love be with you, no matter what you're going through. May the essence of love be with you. Okay, thank you. Lots of love.